The road to Mathura runs right next to Lalita Kund. It was this road that Akrura took Krishna out of Vrindavan on, causing great devastation among the Brijbasis. In Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Srila Sanatana Goswami describes what happened after Krishna was handed over to Akrura. He says, placing blades of grass between his teeth, Akrura bowed to the gopis one by one. He appealed to them to allow Krishna to go, as he was the only one who could free Vasudeva and Devaki from Kamsa. He said, "O goddesses, Krishna's poor parents who are imprisoned by Kamsa should be rescued." The gopis scornfully replied, Oh, thief, liar, follower of Kamsa! Who are these parents of he who was the son of Nanda and Yashoda? Don't kill Gokula village. Don't crush women. Falling at the feet of Lord Krishna, the gopis appealed to him. Lord, we cannot live without you. We have no shelter but you. Lord, don't abandon your maidservants. Please don't go. For your sake we made the forest our home, and our home's a forest. We made enemies friends, and friends enemies. We made poison nectar, and nectar poison. Without you we'll die. When the gopis spoke these plaintive words, everyone there wept and fainted. But then Akrura made the chariot go. Seeing Krishna leaving, unable to bear his separation, their dried up mouths crying, "Alas, alas!" their steps faltering, and their pitiful wailing filling all directions, the gopis ran after the chariot. Some grabbed the chariot, some threw themselves under the wheels, some fainted, some could not move. Here and there the gopis would throw themselves before the horses, but Akrura would always make the chariot swerve and not hit them. As the crying gopis looked on, Akrura stole the Lord from them, as an eagle steals a piece of meat from Kurari birds. There are a number of villages along the route that Krishna took when leaving Vrindavan. The first is named Bijvari, and it is about 2 kilometers away from Nandagrama. There's a small temple here by the Kund, and we have darshan of the deities. On the wall is an old picture of Krishna leaving. In Bhakti Ratnakara, Srila Raghava Goswami tells Srinivasacharya and Narottam Das Thakur, this is Vidyudvari Gram, also known as Bijvari. Whose hearts will not melt by hearing the description of this place? What can I say? Only those who saw the scene can understand. All the damsels of Vraja came running to see Krishna, with tears flowing like rivers from their eyes. Seeing that scene, even wood and stone melted. No one could describe this, even with millions of mouths. The Kund here is named Naina Kund, or the Kund of Tears. It is said to be filled with water from the tears of the gopis. As Krishna sat on the chariot, his beloved gopis were overwhelmed and surrounded him. They surrendered their eyes to the lotus face of Krishna, and as they cried out, "O Lord of our lives," they fell unconscious. Just as lightning bolts strike the ground, so the gopis similarly fell to the ground. Raghava Goswami explained that just as lightning bolts strike the ground, the gopis similarly fell to the ground. Everyone then came to know how bolts of lightning, which are called Vijuri, hit the ground, and therefore this place is known as Bijvari. From here, Krishna went across to Siha, south of Varshana. Raghava Goswami tells Srinivasa Narottam, nearby Parasho is a town called Shigram. Let me describe briefly how it was named. Krishna became impatient here, seeing the condition of the gopis, and he told them again and again that he would return quickly from Mathura. Shi comes from Shigra, which means quickly, and therefore this village is now called Shigram. Krishna Chandra then left for Mathura in the chariot, while the gopis without Krishna were left as if dead. The tears of innumerable gopis mixed with the anjana from their eyes and flowed down their chests to the ground. The combined tears formed a river, which everyone said looked just like the Yamuna. This is the place where the gopis cried in ecstatic love. Only the most fortunate persons see this place. From Siha, Krishna next stopped in Paraso. Raghava Goswami tells Srinivasa Narottam, see, here is Parasho Gram. As Krishna rode in the chariot to Mathura, he became disturbed seeing the condition of the gopis. In order to pacify them, he said, tomorrow or the day after, I'll return and meet you. Parashu means the day after tomorrow, and for this reason the town is called Parasho. The people in these villages know the histories behind them, but nowadays their lives are going on in typical Brijbasi fashion. While we're here, we get a lesson in Brijbasi roti making.